Well, hello, all my fluid art friends. It's Doris at DF Designs. I see 9 people in the chat, so I thought I better get this show on the road. Okay, come on. There we go. Now I'm just waiting for this one. I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, I'm just going to put you right there. But I can see the one over there. So hello, everybody. Hello, sweet Janice. Hello, sweet Cheryl. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Gina. Hello, Sally. Hello, Jan. And hello, Monica. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? If I missed you, tell me. I guess it would help if I turn the camera just a little bit. I am mixing up my resin first because I started it 2 minutes ago, or 1 minute ago, I guess you could say. So I am, and hello Virginia, I haven't seen you for a while, and hello Rochelle, and hello Elisa, hello Tater, hello Zoe. Tater good boy, is Tater a good boy? Sorry, I gotta do that every time. So let me see. I'm going, as soon as I finish mixing this, I'm going to unmold these little guys. Well, they're not so little. I mean, they took 8 ounces each. I'm going to demold them, and then I'm going to pour into one of them, and I'm going to do 4 shot glasses. The colors I'm going to use tonight, I picked one color from each one. I picked the magenta, and I picked the teal. And I'm going to throw a little brass in this time, since I know what it's going to do. But I may not do the wispies. I don't know yet. Oh! And hello, Deb. And hello, Hail Jeff. And hello, Cynthia. Cynthia, did you get your tracking today? I'm trying to get caught up on everything. Yes, Jeff, I know. And hello, Miss Julie. I haven't sent off Rochelle's, Monica's, Jeff's, Mona's, and I still haven't weighed Evelyn's. And I'm waiting on payment from 2 people that won stuff. One I gotta still weigh theirs, but they're getting an extra surprise in there, so I don't know what the weight's gonna be. Okay, I'm mixing up 16 ounces because each of these take 8, but I'm only going to do one of them, and each of these little shot glass molds takes 2 ounces. So I figured that'll give me enough. And for my moderators, I've got a little ad. Let me see which one it is. It is I think it's G or H? Let me try G before I get my fingers all messy. Nope, that's not it. Wish I could remember which one it was. So let me see. It's gotta be H then. Nope. Okay. I had oh, maybe it's I. I had an ad ready for Tish that I was going to run. Nope, that's not it either. Oh, I don't know where it's at. Anyway, if one of my mods wants to grab the link to it, hello, Justine. Let's see, who else is here that I might have missed? Anyway, if one of my mods wants to grab the link to her Testing Tuesday and near the end run it so we can all go over there, watch her test her stuff, her paints that she's mixing today, and do a Doris raid on her channel basically and show her the love. But I think... Oh, yes. Thank you, Julie. I didn't know if you wanted to say. Julie E. and I have Okay, thank you, Cheryl. Julie E and I have a collaboration coming up. It is a pot of gold collaboration. A pot of gold pour is what I'm calling it, because it reminds me of a pot of gold that the leprechauns have, or that's at the end of the rainbow. Okay, mix this one more minute because I stopped mixing in the middle. Looks still a little cloudy. I'm using KS resin now because my bank account couldn't afford any stone coat. I was going through a lot of stone coat. Okay, let's unmold these little guys. I love the colors on the back. I have no idea how the white dropped. But you know what? I could probably drill the hole and use the back as the front, you know. Okay, come on. You don't want to pull too fast on the edge when you're demolding it, because you might rip it. Okay, there we go. Okay, and ta-da! I'm not well, I don't know. Okay, take a vote on this one, the teal and orange one, the front or the back for doing the clock. Okay. You got grounded for a day. You poor thing, Justine. Oh, yes. Julie and I have a collaboration. We're going to do premieres on March 17th, right after Artapalooza. Well, not right after, because Julie will be arting on Artapalooza. I might be too. You never know. Okay, here's the back of this, and I got a sneaky feeling the front's going to look, well, that's debatable, okay? It's more vibrant colors back here. Well, you guys vote, front or back. Oh, Jeff, thank you, honey. That buys me another tube of paint. Thank you. Okay, let me stand these guys up back here. I think I'm going to do the round one tonight, and then the other 8 ounces are going to go in 4 of these, because each one of these holds 2. So, yep, Disco Dabo. That's why I put that little disco ball up. Okay, so let me see if I can measure this out equally. I want 8 ounces in here. Don't want to overfill it. Nope, I'm not even near 8 yet. Yeah, that's about 8. Let me put some in here, because I'm going to unmold these next Tuesday, and I want to see what each of them, what the shot glasses do with the acrylics. I mean, with the inks, the alcohol inks. Excuse me. I'll get it right. You know, as Sue says, words are hard. Okay, there we go. Put some in here. And if I happen, well, I didn't fill that first one all the way up, so I might have to add a little bit more to it. Yep, it could use a little bit more. Put just a little bit more in there. Okay, and now, because I'm not going to do any white pigments is what I mean, I am going to do all of the resin into the clock. I'm not sure if I like it the way it looks on the front. That's debatable to me because of the way, I mean, maybe I'll put a poll up. Well, hello, Tish. And let's see who else came in. And hello, Catherine. And hello, Donna. And hello, Sherry. I probably missed a few, but I apologize for that. Okay. Get that last drip off of there. Okay, let me pop a few air bubbles. I haven't had this on today, so my rule of thumb is don't point it at your resin for 5 seconds when you first turn it on. Blow, blow, blow your dust boogers out. And hello again, Evelyn. They're gonna be premieres, Cheryl. They're gonna be premieres, and I haven't even done mine yet. I'm sorry. And her and I still have to talk about what time we want to start the premieres, because I might art that night myself and do some acrylics in greens because it's St. Patrick's Day. Okay, there we go. Got rid of all my little... Don't hold it over your rain at all. I don't understand what Elisa just said. Okay, let's do some alcohol dripping. I don't know which way I should go with this, so I think I'm just going to do circles. I'm going to go with a couple of little drops, and I'm going to try not to put too much ink in it, because I think that was my problem before. And then I'm going to do a row of teal around it. I do not know if this is going to work, if this is going to make rings or not. But I thought this teal would look good with the magenta. Come on. Okay, now let me put some white on it just to make sure. And hello, Michael! And hello, Nita! Let's see, is there anybody else I missed? I'm looking. Okay, let me put a little bit of white on these. These needle nose bottles that I put my white in, I think have a bigger spout than the other bottles do. Okay, let me do a row of magenta. Before that teal spreads out all the way. And now another row of teal. Let's see. There you go, Cheryl. Thank you very much. I had it in my thing, but I forgot what keys to push in my little, I call it my moderator program. It's a little, that's how I get my ads out so quick. When I'm moderating is I have a little program that only takes two keystrokes to do the whole line of type. And I know this is going to sound weird, but I'm thinking of doing, okay, let me do, I'm thinking of doing drops of both colors for the last edge. And kind of make these look like the numbers. I don't know if that's going to work, but hey, you guys will find out next Tuesday when I unmold them. Okay, now I'm going to put Rosa Teal in here. Thank you so much, Shannon. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Thank you so much, Elisa. Aren't my mods the greatest? I have some of the best mods. Sorry, I'm concentrating on trying to get a couple drops in between. And I hope everybody's getting warmer weather. We finally are. Enough to make the snow melt, because now we've got snort outside. And snort, if you look at the two words, snow and dirt, and you put them together, it's snort. That's dirty snow. But the rest of it it'll all disappear. Now I'm just going to go around with some white behind these colors. Okay, I'm going to let that set a minute, see what develops while I put some over here. Now I have no idea how long it's going to take this stuff to fall, but we shall see. Okay. I want to do just random over here. I don't want to do it all the same. Okay, need some white in the middle of this, and I need some white all over this. I don't know how long it's going to take it to fall. That I don't know. But I am going to go behind it with some more ink and some more white. Sorry that this is a little boring tonight. All I'm doing. Oh, I forgot to put brass in this. I gotta put some brass in here. That's something I'm gonna. And you don't need to put the white behind the brass. I was told by Tish #1, which is Nat Time Creations, the metallic is heavy enough it'll fall through on its own. So let me just go right here, through here with a little bit of brass. And I'm going to do it all around in between these two rows too. And I want to put a lot of brass in there. I was told it'll fall through on its own. I can't see where the colors are at on that. Okay. Wait a minute, magenta. Okay, now white. It doesn't look like the brass is falling through. It looks like it's just spreading out. So I don't know. Snoozeberries. What are, oh, that pink is magenta. Well, Senorita Magenta by Jacquard. That's why it looks so pink. And the white kind of does make it look even pinker. And now some white behind all that. Okay, it doesn't look like my brass is falling. And that didn't sound right, did it? That did not sound right at all. My brass hasn't fallen through yet. Oh, I know. That's what he said. It is my brass ink, Justine. I use the brass because it's a little bit, I guess you could say, brighter than the gold for some reason. Okay, I'm putting a little bit of the brass behind these. Okay, the brass didn't go through, so let me do some more color around. I don't want to put too much in. You know, I was so worried. I had watched somebody's video and they were talking about how you do this, Petri, and you put about 45 drops of ink into a coaster. And I'm thinking, well, these are bigger than coasters, and I know last week I put more than 45 drops in. But they came out okay, except the front didn't look as vibrant as the back. Okay, has everybody been saying in the comments if they like the front or the back of the of these yet? And hang on, let me put some magenta down where it needs it. Put a little bit of magenta in these spots. And then I'm going to do white, and then I'm going to bring them back out. Oops, didn't put a drop there. There we go. Okay, then I'll bring them back out. And y'all can kind of tell me in the comments in the chat which way you would like it to see it better hanging, the front or the back being, because the back to me is more vibrant. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if I should or not, but I'm going to put a little bit of white on top of the brass and see if that helps it sink, because it doesn't look like it's sinking any. I don't know if that's going to help it. Well, I guess we won't find out if it's sinking till next Tuesday. Okay, a little bit of white up here to help that brass. I got some brass that's being bad. I know that sounds funny as hell. Okay. This was the front, which was the bottom, okay? This is the back. What do y'all think? Oh, Kim! Hello, Kim! And anybody else? Let's see. I'm looking. Okay. This is the back of this one. Now this one I'm kind of torn, because this is the front, which was the bottom, okay? And it looks a little bit more uniform to me. This is the back, and it's more vibrant. So, what do you guys think? Back? You think this should be the front? Oh, look at that. Look at how many people said back. Okay, well, what I can do is It's got a little bit of air bubbles. I can give it a light sanding, and I can do another clear resin on it and try to do it that way, because it's not really that thick. This one, oh, this one's got some resin on it now from my glove. But I can do that, and I can do Tish number one's trick about the monster latex. I don't know about these. Okay, I see some of the ink. Barely, but I see some of the ink falling. Okay, thank you, Cheryl. See, Gina's got to be, Gina's got to say the front. So, see, this is the back of it. Okay. But should I keep it this way as the front? Because this was the bottom side, which is supposed to be the front. Okay. I gotta do some more like that with the white wispies. I gotta do some more, because I'm gonna do the monster latex on there. I want to show you guys something. The reason this clock was not in the auction, this one, it needed another coat on the front, okay, of resin. So I put glue on the back, and I still can't get the glue off. So I'm sanding and I'm sanding and I'm heating it up, and I'm going to have to just sand it smooth. Oops, make sure I'm not dropping anything in the resin down there. But this was a bad mistake because I left the glue on for too long. Yes, these will be clocks when they're done. I just did an auction of the clocks that I had been making, but I don't know if you can see it or not. There's the hole right there, and that ugly part of the clear is going to get covered up. All I gotta do is make the hole a little bit bigger. And this one is a clock too. It's square. I can't remember who bought the square one. Oh no, what, Shannon? Okay, what did I do? Oh, I know what she's talking about. The glue on the back of my clock. Let me see if I can bring it in again. Can you see where the glue is still at? Because I didn't peel it off within a couple days. I was trying to sand it off here. So I gotta sand this whole back. Then I'm going to have to put the monster latex on the front, because the front turned out good, except I'm not happy with these little, I don't know, let me see if you can see it or not. Yeah, you can right there. See these little ridges? They're supposed to be a flower shape, but I've got to redo the back. So whenever I have another auction, this one will be in there. But this one was just taking too long for me to put it in this last auction. Oh, hello, Pam. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, the glue on the back. This is what I learned from Tish number one. She does it over on her video. She puts a layer of clear glue on the back. Okay, then after it dries, she turns it over, she does her coat of resin, and the clear glue on the back gets rid of the drips. It does get rid of the drips. You can see I got no drips. You can see I have no drips on there when I turn it, but I let the glue on too long and I couldn't get it off. I also didn't use Elmer's glue. I used an off-brand glue. That might have been my other problem. This one is, yes, it's got a turquoise, it's got an orange, it's got a silver and a white and some gold in the middle. This is going to be the front of this, okay? I don't know which way it's going to hang yet, you know. But yes, this is going to be the front of it because I got the gold leaf all. See, that's another reason why I had to do another layer of clear on this, because I had stuck the gold leaf down in the mold, and then I did all my resin. Then when I pulled it, when it got dry and I pulled it out, I needed to put another coat on here because some of the gold leaf was sticking up. And I had the same problem back here. So it needs a couple more coats of resin. Okay, let's put it that way. Once I sand this whole thing down. So this one, even though it's got the little blobs on this side, this one is going to be the front. Okay, but these, I just, oh, that was a notification. We've got 30 minutes to go to Tish to do a Doris raid. Okay, now this is the back. It's got a couple of little air bubbles because I probably should have hit it with the heat gun, but I didn't. Well, alcohol might be okay to hit this for the air bubbles. Because you want to be careful. You don't want to use heat next to alcohol because it will catch on fire. But I think the alcohol itself is evaporated out of everything. And you don't want to use a torch because that heats up the resin too much and makes it stick to your mold. And even though some of these molds are rather cheap, you don't want to do that. You know, you don't want to have to keep buying another mold every time you make something in one. So, hello, Dina. Hi, Dina. So, I'm going to demold these next week at the beginning of my live. So get here early. It's at 6 p.m. Central Time. And I think I'm going to make, do some more white flower clocks next week because everybody wanted that big white flower clock. Everybody wanted that one. So I need to make some more of them, don't I? And then, but I will demold these, and I'm going to see, once I see if I can, sand this down and do a layer of clear on it, because this side looks fine as far as, you know, it's smooth. It's just nobody seems to like the colors on here. Everybody likes the colors on this side. But you know what? Once a clock, you can take it apart and switch it around. Oh, how is your knee, Dina? Yeah, thank you very much, Cheryl. And don't forget Sunday. I will be going live on Sunday. And I think I'm going to do a couple of different of Fiona's flowers. What I mean by that is I'm going to do the one with the cup. Oh, yeah, I do have. I'm going to do the one with the cup. But before she started using the cup, she used to do it with just doing circles and then putting a napkin over it. Then she also used to do little puddles, you know, do like a little puddle pour and put a napkin over it. And I also saw her do it with the plastic Ziploc bag that had partial air in it. So I'm not sure. I don't see why you can't, Sally. You probably could. Well, hello. Good day, Sue. Oh, okay. Poor Elisa. So, that's what I thought, Elisa. That's what I thought. But I didn't have time to paint the backs of any of them, really. That's why I was trying to keep the glitter in that area big enough. So, we're all going to go over in 25 minutes and do a Doris raid on the Artist Haven channel to show our support for her and watch her testing the heavy body paints in the mix. And I got some more mix coming this week too. I'm so happy. Yay. Well, hello, Sam. So we're all going to go over to the Artist Haven. If one of my mods has the link handy to go do a Doris raid on Tish. So don't forget to type in the hashtag Doris raid. Oh, it is. You've got to go down a little bit. The square mold, I thought I had put these are from cupcake tier, those 3-tier cupcake stands. You get 3 molds, and then they all have a hole, they have a thing in the middle, and they give you hardware to put together one of them. You pour into the 3. When you take them apart, you put the hardware in the hole, and then it makes them stand up. But I take the biggest one and make it into a clock. So, okay, we sure will, Sue. So, anyway, so that's what these are. That's why I got the cupcake stand mold down there. Yeah, you have to... It's a little bit more expensive. You end up getting 3. But you can also use the smaller ones. The first one is the smallest one's about this big, and then it gets to be about this big, and then it gets to be this big, okay? And I've made quite a few clocks. If you go back and go look at my auction, but that was a long one, or just go back before that to the preview before the auction. So thank you, Cheryl. Yes, these are and the square one is from a cupcake stand too. And I don't know if I put the link for that one in there too. But if you go on Amazon, click on my link, look at the one that I have in the link, and if that's not the one you want, just search in Amazon 3-tier cupcake stand silicone molds. And they do give oh, hi, Christina. They do give you the hardware. Let me see if I can there it is. There it is. Well, here here's one of the smaller one of the square ones. But they do give you this hardware kit with it. Okay, but I'm sorry, I just can't see how many people nowadays are using cupcake stands unless you are a event planner or a caterer. But see, they give you the hardware pieces. Now see, this one is smaller than this one, okay? And I don't know if there's another one that's smaller than this, or if there's one in between these two. But I borrowed one from Joe Patty. I still have hers too, but I bought a bunch more since then. And this is Sorry, I was just looking to see if my ink was falling. So, what is Jeff's idea? Wait a minute, Jeff. What did Jeff? Okay, I can't find it. Well, I'm getting ready to wrap it up, Jan. Huh. Okay, I can't find it. I'll go back and look at the chat. Look at the chat a little later, because my chat is not up there. Okay. So, okay, we've got 20 minutes. Go grab a snack. Grab a soda or a beer, or your beverage of choice, whatever that might be. Kool-Aid for some people, Justine. Right, Justine? And I will be there in the chat moderating, and we're going to do a little Doris raid and show the love to the Artist Haven and watch her test. So, oh, okay. Thank you, Pam. I didn't think of that. So I don't want to keep everybody. I'm gonna show you these one more time for the people that came in late. This is the back of it, the one I did last week, and this is the front of it. But everybody has voted that this should be the front. So I'm gonna do a nice clear coat of resin on it, sand it, and do a clear coat of resin and make it into a clock. And this is the one that this was supposed to be the front, because this was the part that was down. And this is the back, and everybody voted that it should be the back. Vodka cranberry, oh my God. So these are the clocks that I made last Tuesday. And I promise you, okay, see you there, Evelyn. And I'm going to get your stuff weighed tonight or tomorrow morning. Mondays and Tuesdays are bad for me. I'm not home, or I'm busy setting up for this. So I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. And if you're new, welcome, and hit the subscribe button. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. You know. If you think your friends will like it, share it out on the internet, you know. Share it on your personal page, on Twitter, on Instagram. Hey, look at what this lady made out of resin and alcohol inks. Thank you, Shannon. And so, thank you all for coming out tonight. Don't forget to hit this little subscribe button up here if you're watching the replay and you haven't subscribed yet. Don't forget to check out this video. And don't forget to check out this video. And all I can say is, bye for now.